Have you seen somebody using a foam roller in the gym and they're rolling on it in this kind of manner, just going back and forth over a muscle? That's actually incorrect, and we are not going to let you guys do that. We are looking for what we call trigger points, tender spots where you just sit on the foam roller, putting body weight pressure on it. And in this direction, I'm doing my TFL, and I'm taking my heel, I'm hooking it with the other leg, and I'm rolling it back and forth to hit the full muscle belly while still staying right on that tender spot on the foam roller. Next, I'm going to show the vastus lateralis, one of the quad muscles. I'm going to sit on that, find that tender spot again. I'm not moving it on the foam roller, I'm actually moving my leg on the foam roller. There is a difference. I'm hooking that leg and I'm just pushing that thing back and forth, kind of working that knee extension and flexion, which is what the quad muscles do. The next muscle here, I'm going on the outside of the leg, but this is demonstrating the different weight pressure we can put. That's with no leg. I'm adding the other leg over the top, adds a little bit more. And if you need more pressure, you're going to lift your body off like that, putting way more pressure on that leg. And don't forget to add that ankle mobility while you're increasing that full-on pressure. Adds a little bit more intensity to the activity. Next, you can utilize a dowel rod like this. I'm focusing on the lat and the teres major kind of region. I'm using that dowel rod with the right arm on top, just moving around that arm on the bottom. It's just gripping the end along for the ride. Next, I'm going to show that I'm using the foam roller as a fulcrum to try to hit this pec area. On the foam roller, again, tender spot on the pec, that trigger point, and I'm just using the dowel rod as a guide, grabbing it with the left side and guiding it with my right arm, going up and over. Here's another angle of that, kind of using that torque, top of that foam roller, moving that hand up and over, real tender spot on the pec, getting that thing nice and loose. When you're done utilizing that foam roller correctly, feeling nice and loose, make sure you strengthen those tissues that we just worked on. You release some of that stuff, and now you're going to go strengthen it.